Yeah, welcome back. So I just want to briefly show you how you can get to this exact place in the code where I made all of the changes. The menu is ready, so if you want to write on your own the code, then you can get to this specific version of the code. And it's very, very simple, but you will have to use the GitHub, the Git Shell. So you have to write a bit of code here yourself. So let me just shut everything down and give you an example here. So I want to go back to the version that, let me go into GitHub here. I want to go back into the one called Starting Advanced Employee Console, right? It's this guy right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to select it here. I just added a new one here 2 minutes ago, where I changed things around, adding this beautiful comment. Now I want to go back to the previous version. I want to check out one version earlier than this one because I don't want the comment anyway. So what you do is you go in, you find that version. In your case, if you want to go to my exact code at this point in time, you just find the one called Starting Advanced Employee Console. I'll also add the hash code in the button, so you can just, in the description, so you can just copy that in if you want to. I'll even add the entire how you do it. But I just click this guy if I want to, and it actually copies it to my clipboard. So I copy this guy. Next step is I open my shell. So I go in here and I find the shell, and that's installed automatically when you do the GitHub desktop client. You get this one as well. So I'll click this guy and he'll pop up with the shell, and the shell starts inside a Git right here. I don't want to be there, so I have to either track my way out to the right project. I can do something else. I can right click here and say open in Git Shell, and then I'll get directly into the specific point in the shell, and that's just easier. So what you have to do is just write git checkout, and then the copied line, you'll paste that in. It's this huge number, right? So what I'll do is I'll copy this for you, and then I'll put it in the description so you guys can just do it easily. And now I'll just execute this line right here. And now I'm actually back at the version. So if I click my code, you'll see it pops up and asks me, oh, something changed locally. Do you want to update your code? And notice the comment is here now, but as soon as I say yes, please update, it's gone, right? So now I'm at the exact point that I'm showing you right now. And then you can start writing your own code at that exact point in the code. That's another powerful thing about Git. You can always go back to previous versions, but you can use it here in my course if you want to. Good. Let's get it back. So the way we get it back to what it was is, instead of writing git checkout on this number, you'll just write git checkout master, and then you'll get to the newest version I have available on GitHub. So I do it like this. It pops up and say I'm now updated to the newest version. If I go back again to my console, it asks, oh, something changed again. Do you want to update? Yes. And the code is back. Isn't that awesome? It's that simple for you to jump between the different lessons I have. And I will try from now on to add a small checkout in the bottom if you want to check this out, the point I'm at in the code right now. See you in the next lessons.